December 10th, 2021. I was on the playground with my son, and I had reported earlier about the quarters and not knowing what procedure was around here. So, lo and behold, the gentleman that says he works for the Secret Service inside of the N.Y.P.D, he shows up. His son was playing basketball with my son. And I asked him, I said, "Oh, while you're here," I said, "can you just tell me what is the procedure for counterfeit coin?" And he says, "What do you mean?" And I said, "Well, I found something that doesn't look whatever." I said, "What's the procedure?" He goes, "Well, for dollar bills," and then he gave me the procedure, or like for the bills. And I'm like, he's like, "But I've never heard of coin." And I'm like, "Oh, all right." He says, "Just bring it to the precinct and ask them." I was like, "All right." So I went to the precinct, the 111th. On our way home, Anthony and I were walking. Anthony, 2012, asked to look at them. I discussed with him directly what my concerns were about the face of the quarter having the correct image but lacking some feature. And then on the back of the coin, the unity figure is gone, or the unity symbol. And instead it was replaced with, I had four different, just in the one handful of change, I found four of these counterfeit, COUNTERFEIT coins. So I informed the police officer there was the barricade, or they call it long fence, somewhere on one side, somewhere in the walkway in front of the precinct. There, it looks like a used car lot of parked vehicles, so somewhere on the one side. So I had them displayed in my hand, and I asked, I had George Washington's side up. And so they said, they asked how I knew that they were counterfeit. And I said, the first thing, I was like, is that whatever is missing here? I was like, and then the back has whatever missing. I was like, there's 4 different choices on the back. That's a problem. And so he was like, oh, he's like, yeah, he's like, we don't, I don't know if he says we don't deal with that here, or he says, why don't you take it to the bank? I was like, the bank? Oh, and they said, well, how did you get them? And I'm like, he said, who gave them to you? I was like, who gave them to me? I was like, I don't know. I said, I was in the house, and I was looking, I discovered it with the change, and then I went looking for the others, and I found it. I was like, so I don't know. So he said, to take the quarters to the bank and to alert them. So when the bank's closed now, it's Friday. So I'll bring them tomorrow to one of the banks, the local banks, and see what they have to say, and then report back. It's star 1978, star 8378, Nicole, Cattaruzza, it's Earth, Solar System, Milky Way, Universe, Galaxy is broken. And it's December 10th, 2021.